about Estonia having digital citizenship, and we as Tanzanians are unable to fulfill the obligation of dual citizenship. Not to get into politics, but just to get into the concept of what is a nation in this new digital space. You're talking about fourth industrial revolution. I could be sitting in Zanzibar and my actual employer will be in California, and I'm paying tax. So who gets my tax dollar? Does NSSF get my tax dollar, or do I contribute that money into my 4IR? No, sorry, 401k. 4IR versus 401k, sorry.
Yeah, so very interesting actually. So the thing is, things are changing. And it's not only the technologies that should change, the policies, the regulations should change. And that's why it's very important to have this harmonization. The conversation we've been having with the Minister of ICT recently around blockchain, around digital transformation, they're very helpful for this nation. Because as you say, the future of work will also come with a lot of challenges, not only on taxes, it will come with a lot of challenges, social security issues. It will come with a lot of challenges on quality of work. It will come with a lot of challenge in terms of managing expectations. I'm paying you money to do a certain work. I'm expecting a certain deliverable, but I'm getting a complete opposite of that. So those are the challenges we are expecting to see as the future of work evolve. But one thing which is extremely important right now is how our policymakers and regulators are well aligned with experts as well as researchers in the area, so that we can create regulations and well as friendly environment for that to happen. Because if you do premature regulation, you're definitely going to kill the innovation, which might create a lot of opportunity for young people. But also if you allow for it to just happen just like that unregulated, chances are it might be abused. So it's a catch-22 situation.
But do you really think that regulators and governments can really regulate technology? I mean, look at the internet. Look at mobile money. Mobile money is turning, what is it, 10, 15, 20 years old? That's an adult going to college. And now you're coming into the era of trying to tax it and doing all this stuff. I mean, isn't it a little bit too late? Wanasema samaki mkunje angali mbichi. Bend the fish when it's still wet. But then if you don't have the capabilities to actually think through, who in government? I mean, I see, Jumanne, you sit on various government advisory committees and bodies, right? There's, what is this called? There's the one, NEDC or something. So how do you get into that sort of thing? Two, are there enough Jumannes in there to actually influence the policies and the regulations in the right directions? Do they even want more Jumannes in there?
Okay, I really love your controversy. So how do I get in there? So first of all, I used to work with Postec, which you already know, for a couple of years as an employee of the government, which created a lot of opportunity for me to build network within the government because of people I work with. So one way is just to establish a relationship with people within the government and for the benefit of the country. Like, hey, I feel like an advice here. If you want my advice, I can share my understanding of this. So that's one way. The other way is just by being proactive, because if it's not working for everyone. If the government says stop to blockchain, or if they say stop to artificial intelligence, it's not just affecting me or human, it's affecting everyone. So it's our responsibility to demand a seat on the table to share our opinions about these technologies and about what is happening. Because if it's not happening, then it's going to affect us all. And that has been my point, my motivation. Sometimes it consumes your time, it hits your resources, you feel like we have other important things to do, but if you don't do it, who else will do it? And that is my own definition of patriotism. I really feel like this is my own way of contributing. Whether I contribute in a digital economy blueprint, whether I contribute to a regulatory sandbox, whether I contribute to a new law about digital innovation, that's the only way I can be able to give back. So I didn't feel that's how I'm seeing it. And in terms of do they want more Jumannes or more Miayos in this kind of conversations and discussion? I'm really not sure. I can't say whether they want or they don't want because it won't be scientific, and I'm a scientist. What I'll say is they need. They need to have these people in those discussions. They need to have those people in the rooms. And we need amalgam leadership. We need a blended leadership where they have experience, they've been in the game for so long, but things are changing and the days have changed a lot. You need new perspective, you need new perception, and of course, we're gonna be around longer than them.